Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel. It is 4:49 a.m. on Friday, January the 31st, with the big blue mug of coffee. I hope you're having a great day today. Friday, January 31st is the day before February 1st, which is could be a huge day here in Canada, 24 hours from what could be economic doom. Now, I hope you don't mind. Generally, when I do these things, I ad-lib. I do have notes at times, but I ad-lib most of the things I do on this channel. But today, I did jot down my thoughts because I wanted to get this correct. I think we're missing the big picture when it comes to the economic doom that awaits us on Saturday. Hopefully, it doesn't pass, but it could be coming. I think a lot of time has been wasted on the right path to averting Trump tariffs. That's what people have been talking about. Is Team Canada retaliation the right way to go, or is Danielle Smith diplomacy the right way to go? We've been talking about that for months. Is fentanyl the problem at the border, or is it trade imbalances? Is border security the issue? Will Jagmeet Singh vote non-confidence? On the front pages of all of the websites this morning, and that's what people in podcasts are talking about. Everybody's talking about these things. But I think someone is getting a pass for the most part. They are getting some criticism, but not enough. This all lies at the feet of the Liberal Party. This all lies at the feet of Justin Trudeau. This lies at the feet of his cabinet. This lies at the feet of liberal short-sightedness. We are not prepared for the economic hardship or conflict with the U.S. when we have 70 to 80% of our exports going to one place, and that is south of the border. When we haven't diversified our export market, particularly when it comes to our oil, this is all the Liberals' fault. And why this isn't screaming everywhere in the media, and all of the old media and new media at the same time, I do not know why we have not been talking about this as much. Holy hell should be raining down on the Liberal Party right now. Their poll numbers should be mud at this point. Instead, they're going up. Anybody who's a Liberal or has had a hand in this mess is complicit in the problem that could be coming our way tomorrow. That includes Mark Carney, by the way, who's been kind of an economic Svengali for the Liberal parties for some time and could be the next prime minister of this country. How did it come to this? How could Trudeau abandon the country in its hour of need? How could the Liberal Party abandon us in our hour of need? They fiddle with a leadership race while Canada is about to burn. And not enough people are just saying, Liberals, it's your fault. It should be screaming out today everywhere. And it should have been for the last couple of months. It bewilders me why this isn't the case, but it's mostly silence, and I guess that's the Canadian way, isn't it? Now, as far as Pierre Poilievre goes, now I disagree with his support for, tariffs light, and a lot of people have been saying that online, but he is walking a tightrope. You have to understand this. If you thought Danielle Smith was hit with a barrage of criticism for her stand on tariffs, which means focusing on talk and diplomacy, imagine if Poilievre had said the same thing. Don't be short-sighted, my conservative friends, who say you're withdrawing support for Poilievre over this. Don't throw the hat in just as you're about to cross the finish line. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Don't do the typical conservative thing. If you feel betrayed by Poilievre's stance, ask yourself a couple of questions. Do you think we would be in this situation if Pierre Poilievre was our leader right now? No, I don't believe we would. Would we be in this position if the Conservatives were in power over the last 9 years? No, I don't think we would. Think that way. Okay? Of course, the answer to those two questions is no. Danielle Smith has been a rock. She's my premier. And I've said a couple of times here, God love her. She has been unwavering in her belief that diplomacy is the correct course of action. I still believe she was able to push back the tariff date to February 1st. I believe it was her and her alone that did that. I did a video on this. We're within hours of finding out if these tariffs are implemented. She yet may save Alberta's oil from Donald Trump's tariffs. We're going to find out. I also believe, and I've said it in other videos, that I think the Liberals want these tariffs to come in. Poll numbers and power are more important than the population for the Liberals. How can you explain this 11th hour Hail Mary pass to avert disaster? Never let a good crisis go to waste, right? Lay the blame on the Liberal Party and the people involved with the Liberal Party and everybody that backs the Liberal Party in this one. And yes, that includes people who vote Liberal and are planning on voting Liberal again. They should be 0 in the polls right now. This is all their fault. Pray that an election comes quick. Pray that everybody votes Conservative. But I want to end on one more point. If we manage to avoid tariffs tomorrow, don't allow the Liberals to take a victory lap. Don't allow them to take credit. Let the diplomat take the victory lap. And I hope Trump has kind words from Madam Premier. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support here. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Please share the video. And I'll see you in the next one.